Hey guys, I hope you're doing well. I hope you had a great week so far. It's only Tuesday, So tomorrow will be a rest day for some of you. Some of you might push through depending on how your plan is set up, as they say. So the thing I'm going to talk to you quickly is about training triceps. It was actually on my schedule for today. Just a couple of things, important things to keep in mind, and maybe some exercises that I recommend. First, your tricep is set up with, as they say, fast and slow type muscle fibers. In other words, it can get endurance and you've got that explosive energy. So when you build your workouts, always try to do push and pull exercises together. So, and saying together is if you are doing supersets or compound sets where you're doing, for example, I like to start off with something like push downs just because it warms up my triceps very nicely and I can play around with rest pause or drop sets or whatever. Doing that, then afterwards doing something like a close grip bench as kind of as your push exercise. Then moving to something like skull crushes, which I like to call it more of a, let's say, between a push and a pull, I guess, depends on your form. I would say it's more of a pull, kind of in between, just because I like to go heavy on it. And then also single arm extensions or single arm overhead tricep extensions, if I have to put the whole phrase out, just basically single dumbbell where you raise it up behind your head. That's also something I like. And then never ever forget about push-ups. That's a great way to finish off your triceps. When you're doing them on push exercises like close grip bench, like skull crushers, those types of exercises, you can actually go heavy, and you can go with exercises like push-ups where you can put in volume. With your pulls, like, again, I'm going to put the skull crushers in there. Again, just depending on your form, you can shift where you are basically letting the bar going down a little bit more onto your chest, a little bit more onto your head, depending on your grip. So it is something that you can play around with. Okay, so that's just kind of a quick overview of triceps that I thought I'd give to you guys. I have a program that you are following, so don't worry too much about what you're doing. You're doing the right things. And you can, as I said, you can superset these. I like doing tricep push downs with something like close grip bench. I would do something like dips, perhaps with skull crushers. And then, of course, my favorite, I would say, for going heavy is close grip benches. Second favorite may be skull crushes, and then of course the cable push downs that I put in basically every exercise. I would even sometimes add it in the beginning, do one or two things, and then do it again, compound or supersetting it with something else, just because it's so versatile. You can change with your grips, you can change with doing it with a rope, with bars, with reverse. So yeah, there is a variation. Have a great night, guys, and I'll see you tomorrow.